Okay, so welcome to the Agribusiness Forum 2015. AGCO is a partner. Can you give us a bit of background of the company and what exactly are you looking at here in DRC and the region to do?
Thank you very much. AGCO is a young company. It's our anniversary, 25 years. We do have we have a well-known brands, leading brands. One of them Fendt, Massey Ferguson, Challenger, Valtra and GSI. AGCO provides agriculture solutions in early stage of farming, and DRC is one of the largest countries in Africa in terms of available arable land. AGCO is working with the DRC government and LR Group. We signed, and Rabobank, we signed MOU to develop what we call Future Farm, to develop mechanization centers and linking with the entire value chain for agriculture. That's why we are here today, to follow up on those discussions.
Okay, so this forum is the first of its kind. You're here today obviously because you work in DRC, but are there particular partners that you want to meet, and how important is the private sector, do you believe, for the future of agriculture here in DRC?
I think it's very important private sector partnership, public-private partnership, and also having people involved is quite important. I think the farmers' voice is very critical to have, because farmers knows what they want, and we have to listen to farmers and develop solutions that will help the farmer increase productivity. As I mentioned in my speech, farmers want to have a simple life, want to go into the field, grow his crops and sell it at a fair price. And by meeting with the AMRC conference, I've so far been very impressed with the amount of attendees. All chairs was quite full. It's quite interesting to be in Kinshasa and meeting different sectors in the organization, in the agriculture value chain, especially with the private sector driving, but private sector cannot fix all the challenges that we face in agriculture. We need civil society. Civil society plays a critical role, governments plays a critical role, and we have to work as a partnership to make the farmer's life easy. That's the objective.
And maybe just one last question. But still there are few investors in Congo, or maybe the process is starting. Why do you feel people might be still hesitating about let's go and do the job?
That's a very excellent question. The challenges in Africa is the lack of skilled labor in agriculture sector. If you look at the report the OECD recently published, less than 2% all graduates in education studies agriculture. For investors, it's what makes interesting to invest in a country is having labor resources available that they can execute the projects. I think what we're seeing now is one or two large projects coming into DRC, but DRC can observe more projects, more large projects, smaller projects, but the role of education have to be looked at. We need to make it agriculture interesting for young people to go and study. I think that's the challenge that we see in many countries in Africa. Lack of middle managed, lack of agronomists, lack of skilled labor to support these huge investments. And that's where AGCO is investing heavily in enabling youth to learn agriculture in practical way, hands-on trainings. That's where we are investing in Africa.
And just the last one. And so what would you